Well, hello folks, welcome to the channel. I'm the Custard Prophet, and this is our main save here with Wisla Krakow as we try and take them all the way up the leagues, out of the first division into the top league, and winning the top league, which they've done 13 times before, but they are in a bit of a sticky patch at the minute. Now, in the last episode, we played our first game and we got a 2-0 victory. It was a 2-1 victory against Motor, though we had a player sent off. It's not been plain sailing since then, as you can see, but we've put ourselves in a good position and we're playing top of the league today. Right, folks, yes, we're 6 games in. We've got 10 points, so eagle-eyed amongst you probably have worked out we've won 3 games, so that's a couple more wins, but we've also picked up some losses, which is not ideal. Let's go and have a look at the situation, how we have got on in those games. So you can see in the very next game against Arca, who are one of the teams expected to do well, we did well here. We were 1-0 up, then 2-1 up. Goals from Rodado and Casper Duda, but in the end we ended up drawing 2-2. Not the worst result, and I was fairly happy with that. It's the next 2 games where there were problems. Here, Goku Roman, yeah, he's a midfielder, very, very good player, but we had the XG, but we weren't scoring the goals. We weren't creating the good chances. We had lots of chances, just weren't creating enough. And they were pretty clinical, beat us 3-1. Not a team who were necessarily riding high at the time, so I was disappointed there. And then we lost to GKS Katowice 2-0 at home. And again, we had the XG just about. We no way we should have lost 2-0, but could not score. And I felt with the one player up front, this was not kind of working. I'd been working behind the scenes to get another player in, and he got his first appearance here, and it's Lucas Machica. Apologies for pronunciation. He came off the bench as but it was a bit too late. Played him in a front 2 against Shrewsbury, and he got himself a goal and an 8.0 average rating. Rodado with the other goal from the penalty spot. And we've just played GKS Tichy. I like it. And we were 4-0 up here. This was a lot closer than it needed to be. We were 4-0 up in going right into the end of the first half. Goals from Rodado, Macheca, and a couple from Roman, 2 absolute stonkers from distance. Second half we weren't so great, but this is a team who are playing well. They were 4th at the time, and so we put ourselves back in the fight. Now let's have a look at the squad, and we'll have a look at this new signing. So yeah, the new player coming in, Lucas Mateca, is from Victoria Pleasant. Good, decent striker, I think. Knows where the goal is. He's got attributes which are reasonably good. Okay, stamina's not great. Work rate's not great. Decision making isn't great. He's not the best player in the world, but I think for the level we're at here, he is the sort of player we need to bring in. So I'm happy to have him. He's a Czech player, certainly not an international. 25 years old, so he has some. He's got some experience. You see, he's been on loan to a lot of teams. Scored some goals where he's been in the Czech second division. He's also played in the top division in Czechoslovakia. So I think the level he's at is a good level for him. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Now the problem we are having at the minute is that we have, if you remember, there is a rule that says in the 11 at all times there needs to be an under 21 player, Polish under 21 player, and it was fine because we had Casper Duda, who was a good midfielder. So already scored a goal, 19 years old, and he fulfills that thing. Problem is, he's broken his leg. So he's out for 4 to 7 months. So we had to look into our ranks and try and pick out someone else who could be that under 21 player. And what we found is Kuba Wisniewski. I think that was brilliantly pronounced. Who I think looks good. He is a 2-star player, and for a fullback, looks pretty decent. hopefully getting some games is going to allow him to develop some. And I think he's got some good physical attributes, and those technical attributes will improve. Some really good mental attributes as well. Everything, if they're not in double figures, are pretty close to those. So he's played well. We've been playing him on the left side. I think we're going to try playing him on the right side for this game, mainly because our strongest players on the back are playing on the left. And this guy, Enuko Sastrugi, he's a decent wing back. He's a good wing back. So we wanted him to play left back, not necessarily in the centre of defence, which is where he was before. And we've got Lasicki, who's back from injury, so he's gone in there alongside Uga. So hopefully this back four can work well together, because it'll be the first time they've played. Further up the pitch, you can see things are going a lot better. Nice performances from the folk in the centre. Goku Roman is playing great. 3 goals from that midfield position. Alfaro is getting a couple of assists, as is Juncker on the other side. So they're doing what they need to do, and we're getting goals from Rodado and Matevka. Just on the subject of Rodado, had a message from a person I'd not seen on the channel before, but Celery999, who is doing a Wisla Krakow save himself, and I just want to share this with you because he is doing well. He's advising to put Rodado as the first choice striker because he's done brilliantly for him. In his first season, he won the second division and the Polish Cup, qualified for Europe. In the second season, he qualified from the Conference League, finishing second in the group, and domestically he's 9 points ahead of Legia Warsaw at the top of the table. I mean, this isn't going to happen like this. I guarantee it's going to take me about 10 years to do that, but I don't know how people do that sometimes. It is absolutely mad. But thank you very much for the comment. And update us as you go. I'm fascinated to see if you win the league in 2 seasons. That would be really, really impressive stuff. Right, we're going to play this game here against whoever we're playing. Top of the league, Wisla Plock. So we are 3 points behind Wisla Plock. This is the team we're going with. It's the same team that we were talking about before. So up top, it's the front two of Macheka and Rodado. I'm playing Rodado just slightly behind Macheka, and that is very similar to how we were playing Sharda in the Brentford same, and he scored a bunch of goals like that. So fingers crossed it can work in the same way. Juncker on the left, Alfaro on the right, Roman Fazlagic, he's back from his suspension, in the middle, and then the back line of Sastugi, Lasecki, Ergi, and the youngster Wisniewski, with Rashon in goal, the Spaniard, who has started okay. Right, excited about this. We've played really well in the last couple of games. I'm hoping we can take this form forward. Right, Goku plays it in. It's a bit of a terrible bit of play there from the goalkeeper. Off the post. Lovely little shot from the left back there. Could have scored there, but chance for Plock on down the other end. Spremo. In it goes. And it's just wide. Big header from their centre-back, I'm guessing. Right, Ugu, we've got an injury in the centre of defence, and I'm not sure what we do about it. It's the guy's just come back from injury. He's got a bit of a tweak on his leg somewhere. Nice little pass, Goku. He's so good. Rodado, lovely little play. Alfaro plays it on. It's Rodado. He leaves it for Macheka. And they are looking at a possible offside here. Checking the goal. They're still celebrating. That must be a goal. Come on, SI. You've got to sort that off. You can't have the players celebrating before they know the goal's scored. Alfaro just leaves it. And Macheka, just behind him, scores the goal. Lovely, lovely start. 1-0 against top of the league. We'll take that. I mean, he's level. Right, kick-off highlight, we know what that means. So they're going to go hard at a Spremo on this left side now. I guess he is the left back. Lovely little bit of play here. Quick passing from Plock, and they put it in. Oh, it's Selkuski, and it's another beautiful header, and I guess that is the same guy who caused us so much trouble earlier on. Shame. Well, here they go again. 7 shots we've had. I mean, XG says we should be ahead of them, but in the air we are struggling. We're 2-1 down, 2 headers, and I wonder whether we're going to have to make a little change at the back. Right, so we have taken off Lasicki, who is not particularly happy, but he's got a knee injury, and that never sounds good. So what we've done is we have brought Sot on, who's slotted on the right side. We've shifted the youngster over on the left side. Sastugui is in the centre now alongside Uruguay. I'm frustrated with that because we had a really good first half, deserved more than we got, but there we go. It's a penalty. They give him the penalty. Uruguay got himself pushed. They're reviewing it. These are always penalties, aren't they? Ronaldo has taken them all so far. So is he going to make it 2-2? He does. It is another goal from the main man, and again the front two have both scored. Makes it interesting going into the last 40 minutes or so of the game. Right, another opportunity here. Ronaldo wins the header. Alfaro, he's going to have a little run with this. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Another penalty perhaps. They are looking at it. It looked like the player didn't quite get the ball. He might have got the man first. Let's have a look. What is the ref saying? We're seeing the VAR. No penalty. Wow. I don't know about that. I feel he was impeded and it was a goal scoring opportunity. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Right, Visecki, the youngster. Surely that's a penalty. That was a dreadful challenge. They're just hacking us down now in the box. What are they on? Come on, that has to be a penalty. Otherwise the ref's in the pay of the Plock team. What? No, he was taken out. Oh, I don't know. Well, Juncker is having a bit of a mare on the left side. I think we're going to bring someone else on here. We're going to bring Zyro on the left, and hopefully get a little bit more out of him. Free kick, Goku. In it goes, but not quite. There's the striker. He comes in the other side. Didn't quite make it. It's a shame that we've been undone by... Oh, it's a great ball over the top. What a save. Kaminsky. And we should absolutely be 3-2 ahead there. Here's Goku with the corner. We've not been so great. Here's Zyro now. But a nice little tackle. And we go again. We really are pushing them. Here's Alfaro. They're going to take him down again. And then that wasn't a penalty, but this is the fourth VAR decision. They're giving a penalty for that. I don't even know. Here's Ronaldo. Come on, mate. It's in. Same position. 3-2. We have been outstanding going forward. Really, really look dangerous. Well done. XG of 3.43, and we've had 2 penalties turned down, which looked more like penalties than that one, let's be honest. Love to have your thoughts in the comment. Have you seen this sort of stuff going on in your own saves? Copious amounts of penalties being given away. Well, we've brought Sapala on in the ball-winning midfield role, and we have scored? No, we haven't. It's not allowed. It's a chaotic game, this is. Sapala, just come on. Beautiful ball in. We don't get on. Here's the youngster. He plays his in. Not winning the headers, but getting the second balls. Redondo, he takes the net off. What's going on now? Offside. It's like that game against Tottenham with all the bloody stoppages. Goal awarded, 4-2. Well, there we go. Redondo. What a lunatic of a second half this has been. Ridardo's done great, and it's his hat-trick. There he goes. Well, we have won 4-2 there. I feel it was deserved. We pretty much destroyed them in the second half. I've got to say, we were dominant in the second half. It was much closer in the first half. We certainly did not deserve to be 2-1 behind, but they certainly did us with a couple of headers. I don't know how big their players are. Jumping reach 14, heading 12. Okay, reasonable. What about this guy? He looked like he absolutely blasted. Heading 13, jumping reach 9. I mean, they're not like monsters, are they? I don't know. Right, what's that going to do? That's a great morale boosting performance. Really excited about that. And we go up to second, folks. We are climbing that table fast. What a great victory. We've only got Brookbet to Malika ahead of us, and they're 3 points ahead of us. They've got a better goal difference, but we've just beaten Wisla Plock. We've played Arca already. Oh, it feels like we're doing something now. It feels like we've got a team that can cause some chaos. So, well, we've got some interesting games coming up. And we're going to play a few of these behind the closed doors. We've got the FA Cup match. We won't show you that against a team we have a loss to. I think what we might do, let's come back for this game against top of the table Brookbet to Malika. Whether they will still be at top of the table then, it is anybody's guess. But I think that sounds like a good one to me. Let me know what you've thought about all of those goings on. I have not seen so many penalties and so much VAR madness in a game for a long time in FM. So is it just me? Has there been an update and this is now happening all the time? I don't know. I have not seen it. Let me know if you enjoyed that. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Big thank you to all of you channel members. And I'll see you next time, where hopefully we might even be a position higher up. I've got everything crossed we might be. See you then. Bye-bye.